to drive distracted or not to drive distracted? Why is this even a question? My purpose today is to persuade you to support a full ban on texting while driving nationwide. My wife and I have personally been the victims of a car accident caused by someone who was texting while driving. We spent a long time in the emergency room praying. Since the accident, I have done extensive research to inform myself of texting while driving bans and their effectiveness. By learning about the problems with texting while driving, the causes of those problems, and hearing my solution, you will understand why a call to action is necessary. I will start by explaining the problem, then cover causes of the problem, and conclude with my solution to the problem. With our roadmap in place, let's begin with the problem. The problem is that a few states and people are not supporting a full ban on texting while driving. First, the state of Arizona, Missouri, and Montana have not supported a full ban on texting while driving. Second, however, according to a survey conducted in 2015 by Schroeder et al., a research team of the National Highway Traffic and Safety Administration, 92% of people support a ban on texting while driving. So in other words, the few people opposing a ban are 8% of the U.S. population. With the problem identified, I'll speak on the causes of the problem. There are at least two reasons why a few people don't support a full nationwide ban on texting while driving. First, a few people believe that other forms of distracted driving are far more dangerous than texting while driving. So, you'll see my visual aids here. The validity of this belief comes from the fact that there are more ways to drive distracted than just texting while driving. According to DMV.org, a private company that acts as a supportive but non-affiliated government website, there are three types of distracted driving: manual, visual, and cognitive. Driving distractions can cause just one or multiple categories depending on what the situation is. Talking to someone in the car is a cognitive distraction. Talking on the phone is both a cognitive and a manual distraction. However, texting while driving is a cognitive, manual, and visual distraction because it requires the driver to take their mind, their hands, and their eyes off the task of driving, thus making texting while driving a triple threat. Second, some people believe that texting and driving bans are often ineffective. Some people will point out that the National Safety Council reported in 2015 that estimates of the national average of crashes caused by texting while driving went up by 1%, in spite of 47 states banning texting while driving. However, in 2015, researchers Clemens et al. Of the American Journal of Public Health point out that on the average, states with full bans on texting while driving have around 21 less fatal deaths per month by traffic collision than states without bans on texting while driving, thus proving its effectiveness. With causes of the problem covered, I'll propose my solution to the problem. The solution, which is to bring a full ban on texting while driving nationwide, offers two important benefits. The first benefit is that many lives will be saved. According to Clemens et al., the researchers mentioned earlier, given any state on any month in any year between 2000 and 2010, there are 21 less deaths from car collisions in states with bans on texting while driving versus states without bans on texting while driving. You can see this pictured clearly. The blue states are states that have texting while driving bans, and the red column represents states that do not have texting while driving bans. The higher the bar is, the more fatalities you have per month in any given month from any of these states that have or do not have these bans. So again, blue is the states with bans, red is the state without bans. So this sums up to about 756 lives per year that can be saved if Arizona, Missouri, and Montana also pass a full ban on texting while driving. The second benefit is reduced costs associated with accidents that result from texting while driving. The distracted driver who hit my vehicle had to pay nearly $8,000 in hospital bills, another $2,000 in property damage, and was fined over $1,000 for a grand total of $11,000. In conclusion, there is an overwhelming amount of evidence that supports the need for a nationwide ban on texting while driving. Let's review what we've learned today. First, the problem is that a few states and people are not supporting a full ban on texting while driving. Even though a majority of the United States supports the ban on texting while driving, a few states and a few people are unwilling to change their minds and their laws. Second, there were at least two reasons given why a few people don't support a full nationwide ban on texting while driving. People believe that there are more dangerous forms of distracted driving than texting while driving, even though texting while driving is the most dangerous as it involves cognitive, manual, and visual impairment. And people believe bans on texting while driving are ineffective, even though the research suggests that bans are in fact effective when comparing fatality rates between the states with and without bans. The solution, which is to bring a full ban on texting while driving nationwide, offers two important benefits. It'll save 758 lives a year and reduce costs associated with accidents that result from texting while driving by thousands of dollars per accident. Why are we still asking if it should be legal to drive distracted or not to drive distracted? Now that you have been made aware of the issues with texting while driving and the hazards that it possesses, as well as the benefit of a full ban on this matter, I ask you to share this knowledge with friends, family, coworkers, and especially your legislature in order to bring about a new nationwide ban on texting while driving.